Hey guys, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel and good morning. A sleepy morning. I made myself even bigger matcha. I'm not even sure the bags do it justice. And it brings us a wonderful intro into today's video. Welcome to a day in the life as a first time mom. Maternity leave edition because it is my last week at home before returning back to work. Last night was our second rough night of sleep. Our girl just loves fighting sleep. We're a big FOMO baby. We did find out last night that I think having the room completely dark, which I know people say that it's not rocket science, if you will, it's nothing new, groundbreaking, but to have the room dark when you're trying to go to sleep, which we had a night light on so that, you know, I can see her when I get up and change and feed her since the bassinet's right next to me. But last night was just not working, so Dawn's like, let's just try making it completely dark. And we did, and it worked. So we did it for finally getting her to sleep, and then when we woke up and fed, when she went back to sleep, it seemed to work. So we're definitely going to try that going forward, I think, and see how that does for us. I know there's some swaddles, like the Dreamland swaddle, that has some good reviews that I'm kind of looking into, but we've got a couple right now already, so we're gonna try and see if we can make those work before we go and purchase something else. Although last night was rough and the night before, not all of them are like that, so it's okay. Just going to be a little bit slow today, but that's okay. It's currently gloomy out, super foggy, but it is supposed to be almost 80 degrees today, even though yesterday was definitely giving fall vibes, and so will tomorrow. But we're just going to roll with the punches for everything today and see where the day takes us. We don't really have like a super consistent schedule right now since she is a newborn. We're kind of all trying to figure that out together, but we're getting there slowly but surely. I'm trying to kind of get our groove. I've been waking up at 5:30 this week to try and get in the rhythm as if I'm going to work, so that little sleep last night. Definitely feeling it today, but I'm like, girl, you're not gonna be able to get a nap when you're back at work, so we're just gonna have to make this work. So like I said, got my large matcha, and we're gonna kind of get this day started. I did have some cereal, got to get in some YouTube while she's finishing up sleeping from kind of like nighttime sleep into the morning. So she'll be getting up here any minute now to get our morning time started. I'm really kind of just enjoying with these slow mornings, or when I get a slow morning. Sometimes they start off right off the bat, but a slow morning like today, I eat breakfast, read my devotional, and then try to get in some YouTube, get caught up on all of my YouTubers that I like to watch, and then kind of just see what I have time for. Not always do I have time for that, but when I can, it's great. You can literally see, I think, the fog outside the window, but and also, if you can also tell, the wonderful fall colors here, love it. Later today, I actually will be venturing out of the house. Not often does it happen. I have gotten out of the house a few different times while being on leave, but it's just kind of hard trying to find that rhythm and being by yourself, taking her out in public. We're trying to, again, find that rhythm, but we definitely have been getting a little bit more adventurous. I will be leaving her home with my mom until Dalton gets home, but I am going to a dentist appointment and an eyelash appointment. I like to get a lift and tint because I have naturally very light eyelashes. My little bean is taken after mom and has the same trait as of right now, but they're very long and beautiful, I will say that. So she's getting that from mom and dad because Dad, aka Dalton, my husband, says I have long eyelashes when I have mascara and stuff on, but they just look very short when you can't tell that they're there. So I'm getting that done in prep for work next week so I don't have to put mascara on. And I know I don't have to, but trying to look more alive again. Trying to not look like I'm sleep deprived. But I have been very grateful to still get sleep. It's not like I've gotten a sleepless night, but it's less sleep than I would certainly prefer. So I'm grateful for any sleep I can get, but I think that's going to be setting us on the right foot for returning to work. And then I'll just kind of take you along kind of what the normal day in our life looks like right now. I just wanted to show you guys our new TV stand that I got from Amazon, and I think she's so cute. We wanted to raise the TV up a little bit. Excuse the walls. The basement is still a work in progress, but I'm finishing that up but it's so cute, and it has the TV raised up so that when you're sitting on the couch, hi man, he's creaky, but it raises the TV up so you don't have to look down so far. This is more of an issue for Dalton since I'm shorter, but I really enjoyed it when watching my YouTubes this morning. But isn't she so cute? I need to get some little fun things. Need to do a thrift shop run and see what we can do to style those little shelves. They're so cute. So I desperately need to do a closet clean out because this is now all the hangers I have left in my closet, which might look like a relatively decent amount, but do you see the amount of clothes behind me? There's a reason why I have quite a few closet cleanup videos on my channel, because I have to do it frequently and it helps keep me accountable. So we need to help make that a bigger amount, because right now that's not going to cut it for much longer, because we're going into a new season. So I'm sure there's gonna be more stuff that's going to be coming in and less going out. So we need to get rid of some instead of putting more in there on top of it. With that, I actually did just get this sweater from Amazon. It's so cute and so soft. I don't know if the camera's gonna do it justice, but we are actually doing family pictures this weekend for our little family, beginning the era of family pictures. Dalton hates pictures, so he keeps telling me he's going to go get milk. And if you know, you know. We're kind of going with this like plum maroon tone to go with her cute little outfit she was gifted during the baby shower. This is actually from my mother-in-law and father-in-law, but isn't it so cute? I love the little like eyelet detailing, and it's got the cutest little bonnet as well. So I'm very excited for this. She was kind of our inspo on what mom and dad were going to be wearing. So I also was just wanting an excuse for a new sweater, so I got this one. It was on sale, but I don't know if it is anymore. I'll link it down below regardless, just so that you can twin with me, or they have a ton of different colors. It's seriously so soft, so I'm very excited to wear this even besides pictures. And then Dalton already had this, so that's kind of our little family photo attire. I'm really excited. I think they're going to be so cute, and we are wanting to update some of the pictures in our house. Like, we used to have some on our wall down here in the basement, but now that we are trying to get the walls finished, we haven't had anything up there. But instead of putting them back up right now, we're gonna wait till we update them soon. Those will have our little family pictures in it versus just our little family prior to when now we're a family of 4. So I think they're gonna be so cute, turn out so good. Our photographer is amazing. Love her so much. She does beautiful, wonderful work all the time. So it's just gonna be great. I'm very excited. I really enjoyed the picture aspect, but you know, that's just me. I feel like it may also be worth mentioning that she does sleep in a bassinet next to us downstairs in our bedroom, but in the morning we're trying. So when I come upstairs to get ready so I can hear her, because we don't have a monitor since she's sleeping next to us, bringing her up into the crib where we do have our monitor, where she'll be like during the day when the grandmas come to watch her for grandma daycare when I return back to work. So I do have a monitor where I'm able to keep track of her, where I've been carrying this around with me all morning to make sure that, you know, she's doing well in there. I know they say to wait for the crib. She's not sleeping in there at night. She's sleeping with us in the room at nighttime, but just during the day she's in her nursery, in her crib, where she is going to be able to have a watchful eye. After each nap, I will, of course, change her diaper, and then we will give her a good feeding. I can't believe we've already set aside, oh my gosh, this many newborns that we're certain she does not fit in anymore. And then we're pretty sure most of these she cannot fit in, more so for length. She's a bit of a long little baby. And if you hear little noises, she's got the hiccups. Poor girl gets them down bad. But I need to desperately put those in a box for safekeeping in case we end up having another girl in the few year future. I'm not wanting another little bean for a few years. Give us our time, a little bit of our age gap in between, but we'll also put in God's hands to see what happens there. But that's ideally what we're kind of working for. But to get more hangers, we currently have one left, so I need to get rid of the newborns that she will for sure not fit into, put away, so we have some more of those. But it's so crazy and bittersweet that she's already getting so big. So she's been primarily wearing 0 to 3 now, and her lovely Gigi and Papa spoiled her with some new onesies when they got to come see her this last weekend, so she's all geared up for the next couple months. After enjoying our wake window of playing and hanging out, it was time for our second nap of the day. Okay, so our girl's down for a nap. My hair is definitely getting worse and worse as the video goes on, but I've had a little snack plate for lunch, done dishes, and started up another load of laundry, which you might be able to hear in the background because it is our guest bedroom bedding. I stayed in there when we got back from the hospital just because it's on our main level. I stayed in there with baby so that I didn't have to run up the stairs because of my stitches, just to make sure I wasn't overexerting myself with having to get up and down to take care of her, like changing diapers and all of that in the middle of the night. So I'm going to get that washed so that is all ready, fresh for any guests that might come and stay with us, you know, family or friends that come to visit to meet baby. So that way, as I'm back at work, that's not something I have to add to my plate because I've got an opportunity to do it right now, so why not? Sometimes I like to bake during nap time. Baking has just been a fun outlet for me for honestly a little over a year now, if not a little bit longer. I really have enjoyed it, and I've already baked plenty of things like banana bread, zucchini bread. I feel like there's a couple other things that I've definitely thrown in there that I cannot think on the top of my head. Regardless, baking has been fun for me, so I have really enjoyed getting to do that. But today, I'm also just gonna watch a little bit more YouTube until my mom gets here to watch Sweet Girl, and I'll get ready for the dentist. Baby, are you ready for some food? Okay, this lighting is kind of rough, but I'm all done at the dentist, and I have a little bit of time before my lash appointment, so I think I'm going to run back home, check in there, and get a snack, because your girl is hungry. That is one thing about breastfeeding is, yes, you get hungry very often, and yeah, it's no joke. Like, I seriously feel like I eat a snack, and then I need something, like, turn around right again. Let's go home and get a snack and see our little baby. Reunited with my baby, and snack of choice is protein balls. These have been something else I've been making constantly. Dawn and I are both just chowing down on them. Middle of the night, count me eating one of these. Oh, I dropped some. I did not film a before, but here's the after from my eyelash appointment. I don't know how good it is because of the lighting and sunset, but I'll definitely show you inside too. But oh my gosh, it's so good. So cute. I got like a brown NYX this time. It's a new gal that I went to, and she's literally the cutest human being, and yeah, she knows what she's doing, and she did so good. So mama's back. All right, so it's the next day. Did not film anymore once I got home from my lashes, but here's another look at them. I think they're just perfect. So good. Like, it is going to help with the getting ready in the morning before work, so looking forward to that aspect of things, you know, one less thing to worry about. But that was a day in life as a new mom. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me. It wasn't really anything crazy. Again, I don't really have much of a structured schedule with her since she's so little, but you know, we kind of just have our thing together and we're just figuring it out together. That's all we can do. I am soaking up these last couple days before returning to work with her because this mommy heart, I don't know, it's gonna be so hard having to be away from her, but I'm looking forward to getting to see her over my lunch break along with the lovely grandmas who'll be taking care of her, and she'll be in good hands. But that is going to conclude today's video. I cannot wait to see you guys next one. Bye.